Alright. Hello, Kyoko.
ね
So you thought to come here too? Well, after checking everything everywhere else, but... Huh?
えそれが
If you think about what Byakuya was so interested in yesterday, you can probably guess where he is right now, right? Huh? What was it Byakuya was interested in again? Yeah, I don't know. Go inside here in front of Kyokyo. Yeah. Check this room over here. Anyone here? Yeah, no one here. Always checking the wrong places. More locked windows. Library. Hold on, I'm gonna check that last because I don't know if there's anyone else here I can interact with first. But I'll get all the dialogue if I can. No one here, okay. Reality isn't everything. Then what is? If reality isn't real, then what is real? What is everything? Oh yeah, wasn't it the pool? Anyone in the pool, by the way? I just want to double check here. Oh, hey, Chiro. See, I just want to look for these people. Oh, hey, Makoto. So, did you find Byakuya? No,
ごめんなさ
I
い
didn't see him anywhere. I see.
でも
Somehow Kyokyo figured out where he might be. Huh.
あのね
Kyokyo's so amazing. She's so cool. She's smart. She seems really tough. She's definitely smart, that's for sure, but tough? Compared to, say, Sakura or even Hina, she doesn't seem all that different from Chihiro. Is it weird to compare them like that? gotta get their power levels correct, you know? Gotta put on the scouter. I gotta check their power levels so you know which one's stronger than the other one, you know? Yeah, Kyokyo's great and all, but like, can she beat Goku though? You know, that's more important. Anyway. Over here? Maybe Byakuya wanted to go swimming, you know? Maybe he just wanted to go swimming. It would appear Byakuya is not here. Since this morning, I thought he might have gone to the locker room to exercise. But I forgot that girls can't open the boys' locker room door. Oh yeah, it's true. I knocked, but nobody answered. I listened for the sound equipment being used, but there was nothing. So he must not be in there. Besides, Byakuya doesn't seem like the type to go sweat it all out this early in the morning. Do you exercise every single morning, Sakura? Of course. If I didn't get my blood pumping early in the morning, it would throw off my rhythm for the entire day. It's a worked out junkie, I guess. You know, so I'm not much of a, exercise freak, but definitely it's a hobby for a lot of people. It kind of makes sense, biologically. Exercising does release a bunch of endorphins, I guess, a bunch of chemicals in your brain that makes you feel good after a good workout, I guess. And some people just kind of do that instead of playing video games, which is crazy to me. But I just play video games instead and play games like Danganronpa. That's my hobby. Anyway, not very healthy. Obviously, exercise is probably a better, healthier hobby, though. Anyway. Alright, okay, fine, let's just check the actual place. He's in the library. Hey, all back, yeah, here's your dead body, I opened the door of the library and looked inside. I cried out in sudden surprise. More pink blood! Byakuya! Oh no, okay. He's just in there. He's like, having some coffee, reading a book. All the things I'd imagined, this most definitely wasn't one of them.
何やってんの
釣りでもやってるように見えるか
I'm fishing. What does it look like I'm doing?
読書中だ静かにしろ
ごめんじゃなくてさこんなとこで何やってんのみんな心配して探してるんだよ
どうして探されなければならない
だって朝はみんなで集まって朝食って約束だったでしょ
約束
Yasoku?
まったくゆっくり読書もできないのか
Byakuya snapped his book shut and slowly stood up. Smooth and silent as a shadow. Very classy. Meanwhile, the others must have heard me yell and started showing up, one after another. Byakuya, so this is where you've been hiding. The heck you doing here, man? We were very concerned. Well, you had no reason to be. I was just reading. I've never read such a coarse novel before, but it might just prove useful at some point. What were you reading? A mystery novel. Wait, so are you gonna use what you're learning there to betray us? Don't be stupid. Yeah, it's just something to keep in mind. Yeah, what? If I decide to fight, of course, I'll come up with something original. Otherwise, this game of ours will be totally boring, right? It's not often you get to take part in such a high-stakes, high-tension activity. So if you're gonna do it, you have to make sure it's entertaining. His words sent a chill down my spine. There was an undeniable smile on his face as he spoke. He looked like he was actually enjoying himself. Enjoying this deranged killing game. What the fuck do you mean game? That's fucked up! But it is a game. It's a game of life or death which can only have one winner. That's all there is to it. He is right, it's a zero-sum game. Huh? You got your milk tea? It is part of game theory, a mathematical model. In game theory, what we're going through now is called a zero-sum game. This type of game, in order for one person to gain something, another must necessarily lose something. In other words, it's a situation in which participants must compete for position or resources. You mean like a kind of elimination match? Entrance exams, sports tournaments, job openings, most social interactions fall into this category. Everyone must scramble to obtain something which is limited. For you to succeed, someone else must fail. Kind of like capitalism. Anyway. This also applies to the school life we have been subjected to here, in this case. Our limited resource is that only one of us can successfully become the Blackened. So this game was designed from the beginning to force one of us to try and defeat all the others. That can't be what they had in mind. This is why adaptation is so crucial. If those who want to escape were to disappear, there'd be no reason to continue playing the game. Why would I want to stop playing? It's so much fun. He smiled again as he spoke. The smile was filled with evil intent. It twisted his face into something not human. It sounds as if you don't acknowledge even the possibility that you may lose, am I right? Of course. You do not speak like the others. Exactly what I would expect from the Togami heir apparent. It's just normal arrogance, isn't it? You talk like that, but what if you end up dead? I won't. It simply is impossible. Who the fuck do you think you are? You know, I still just can't believe it. Believe what? That an uneducated, brain-dead, useless piece of garbage like you has survived this long. I'm gonna fucking kill you! Like I said, I won't die. You keep saying that, but... Do not bother arguing with him. For him, the concept of losing simply does not exist. He's the ultimate affluent progeny. Or progeny? After all, a boy raised to succeed from the day he was born. He considers victory his destiny and has lived his life accordingly. Basically a rich, spoiled brat with a trust fund, you know? He lives his entire life winning all the time, no matter what, I guess. Tests and challenges are merely ways for him to stand victorious, even if it is a life and death situation. Is that not so, Byakuya? At least one of you seems to understand. It is because I am the same as you. Games are meant to be won. Are you trying to suggest we're on the same level? Close that vulgar mouth of yours. Well, I do apologize. Anyway, let me just say this all to all of you. You all need to try harder. If an opponent isn't gonna give it their best, where's the fun for me? That's a terrible way to look at it. This isn't a game. Our lives are on the line, you know? Kill your friends it's... Yeah, what she said. Zettai dameda. Friends. Who decided that? Huh? I thought we were like anime characters in this like video game and that we would just be friends, you know? The power of friendship! We're not friends. No, quite the opposite. We're in a competition. We're enemies. But, you know... But what? Stop trying to force your contradictions on me and just accept what I'm telling you. Yes? If you have something to say, say it. Otherwise, keep your mouth closed. So sad. What a bully. Sorry. Hey, shithead. You get off on bullying people that can't fight back? You wanna try that on me? So, you're back to pretending to be friends, huh? And how long do you think that's going to last? Fuck you! Is that all you can say? It's unfortunate you would waste your breath on such empty gibberish. That's it, you're fucking dead! Hold on, just calm down. I am calm! I am fucking calm. How is this calm? Anyway, I don't have any intention of working with the rest of you any longer. So cooperate during an elimination game as... Well, frankly, it's a waste of time. And I hate wasting my time. Waste of time? Engaging in friendly group meals is out of question. Someone could easily poison our food. And I'd rather not become the part of the Last Supper just yet. You know, like, I guess... Was there like... It's like, that's a painting, right? Anyway. Quit talking like you're in a fucking movie or something, you know? Like you're like a video game. All I'm saying is that ultimately, you're all free to do whatever you want on your own. Goodbye. Well, a second glance back, Byakuya left. What is? I mean, he's right. You know, he's like, you know, I mean, he's right, but also he's an ass. He's an asshole. He's so rude about it. He's just such a big jerk. What a jerk face. There wasn't anything you could do to keep him from going. His way of thinking was just beyond anything the rest of us could even comprehend. Was he serious about all that? He was, without a doubt. Oh, fuck him then. But what he said, he might not necessarily be wrong. I mean, can you say for sure someone won't poison our food? Come on, you too, Toko. Well, it's not like anyone would even care if I was gone, right? Actually, I bet all you want me gone. You all think I'm disgusting. None of us think that. You just think you don't think that. I know some people like to play the victim, but it's just totally out there. You think I don't know, but I do. You want me gone. I'm sure the rest of you want the same thing, don't you? Hey, Toko, wait. Just let her go. Once she gets going like that, there's nothing you can say to bring her back. Well, it's like ultimate, you know, her real like title is just ultimate paranoia, you know, or ultimate. How you call what's a person with paranoia? How do we call them? Like ultimate paranoiac? That's not a word. Anyway, but she definitely has a victim complex. Ultimately, our breakfast meeting came to an end without answering any questions. Everyone headed back to their rooms. Jeez, I'm tired already. But I don't have time to take even one day off. I gotta get myself going. Free time! Alright, let me just save the game real quick, actually. Oh no, because, you know, obviously the game kind of railroaded you with, like, Sayaka the first time, but this time, we're gonna have, you know, free time to actually do whatever we want. Well, basically, you know, talk to someone. We can skip this part, but, you know, I kind of want to do some of it. I don't know to really interact with, though. I guess I could just, like, follow... I mean, my first playthrough, which again was, like, a decade ago. I think what I did was... I mean, it's obvious. I talked to Celeste. I liked her the best, so... I basically talked to her, so it's kind of my chosen girl, I guess. Let's go to the... well, let's get some more presents first, though. Do a lot of gacha, by the way. It's a little grindy, though. I don't know how long I'll spend. I guess I'll just, you know, spend a little bit, not too much. Just enough to, like, maybe get some presents that maybe Celeste would like. I guess we'll see. I have a lot of coins. That doesn't mean, well... I mean, you could like roll, you know, for every coin. You get like 80 rolls, but again, the way it works is that you can spend more coins to make sure you don't get a repeat. That's the idea. But right now, you know, it's like the opposite of like an SSR. Most likely we'll get something new. Because we don't have a lot of items in the first place, so we'll just do this. Whee! Okay, I don't know. That was like hands covering some boobs, so I think that's I think that I know what that is. That's like a hand, you know, hand bra or whatever. You could give that to someone. Who would want that? I don't know. Maybe Toko, I guess. I guess some. Is that like the thing that, you know, what do you call it? A hay ball, or I don't know what you call it, but you know, the thing that always rolls around like a, you know, like a desert. At least whenever you see a movie, you know, especially a cowboy western, it always rolls across the screen. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Is it exciting playing the gacha? So I don't know why that happens, by the way, where like it shakes. I guess maybe if you put more coins. I know, I think there's a mechanic where if you put more coins, and sometimes it shakes, maybe like you get multiple rolls at once. I don't know. I don't know how it works exactly. Lucky! See, like that, right? Oh yeah, you get like an extra spin. Yeah, okay. I think that's it. What it is. Yeah, cassette tape. Wow. But yeah, I mean the story so far definitely Byakuya is like, I don't know. It's set up so obvious that he's kind of like the Vegeta character, you know, like any kind of anime. The Vegeta character, the I don't know, the Virgil, the I'm trying to think. I mean, there's a lot of examples, I guess. But, you know, the character that's just obviously just an asshole from the very beginning, and we'll see what happens with his character. But like, definitely, it's so obvious that he's antagonizing everyone. And it's kind of the point, you know, to like give the story good pacing. You know, just to like, I guess like in a meta way. Because I like that though, I like that kind of writing. I like it when there's characters that, you know, aren't just all, hey everyone, let's work together. Because if everyone did like go through, you know, like just got along the entire time from the very beginning, it would be a boring story, wouldn't it? So you gotta have that character, you know, that is just an asshole to everybody. To like really drive the pacing. And it's a good thing, you know? I might not like his personality, but I respect his character. I respect his character. Book. Alright, let's start using more coins, I guess, maybe. We're getting a repeat 21%. It's not a good percentage. I keep getting the same things. I end up spending more coins. It's like exponential, you know? The more you want, like, non-repeats, the more coins you want to spend. Yeah, we're not doing exactly like 80 rows, but you know. It reminds me of Genshin Impact, by the way. I mean, usually by the time, you know, this gets on YouTube, I always mention things that, like, are long, you know, in the past already, but, like, at the time of recording this anyway, Genshin Impact I think got like 1.6 or whatever, 1.6, 1.7, I don't know. A new character came out, I think Kazuha or whatever, and it's finally like a Beidou story, you know? Finally one of my characters I like in Genshin Impact, Beidou, finally gets through like story and everything, but again, I said before, you know, I'm not gonna play it until Inazuma comes out, so I'm still waiting. Like, not even Beidou's like character story will get me playing, because I know, I'm be honest, like even though I like Beidou's in that game, probably my favorite character in that game so far, even with her character story, that's not enough to get me playing, because I know the character story is not going to go anywhere anyway in Genshin Impact. They always start like chapter 1, you know, and then you meet the character, you know, stuff happens, but not much else other than that. Nothing all that important really in the character stories usually, and because a lot of character stories only have like one chapter anyway in Genshin Impact, it's kind of like it just goes nowhere, you know, so it's kind of boring actually, to be honest. But oh well. But yeah, that's why I don't want to play Genshin Impact anytime soon. I don't have time either, really. Because, you know, I'm busy in the month of June. And I think I put in my community post that I'll be away until, like, Like I'll be out like the YouTube videos anyway. It's weird because I stagger, you know, the videos from Twitch to YouTube. I'll definitely come back earlier on Twitch, but also I'll like leave earlier, I guess. But I was saying in the community post on YouTube anyway, I said I would be away in the middle of June or something. But you know, I think I have enough videos to cover June actually. If I edit this video, I guess this stream anyway, then it'll be around the last week of June. That's when I'll be away, and then July will be like, I don't know, you know, basically. I don't know when I'll be back and, you know, making new videos, streaming some more and all that. So I don't know exactly. But I guess it's not exactly right that I said, like, I'll be away in the middle of June. More like end of June is when I'll be away. End of June to around maybe July. Alright. So yeah, I don't know. Let's see here. I mean, let's save again. So we have our gacha rolls. I mean, you could, like, re-roll, I guess, for some reason. I don't know why you would, but... that save here. All right, let's see. I don't know. Again, it's hard to pick because you really gotta choose, right? I mean, unless you play the post game. Again, there's I believe an alternative mode in the PC port, I think, where you could just do the dating sim aspects only, basically. You know, the main story is kind of like, you know, doesn't really get explored anymore. You just do the dating sim aspect of it. But obviously, you know, during the main game though, you kind of have to pick who you want to like hang out with. It's a hard choice, especially. You know, some of the characters are going to die. Like, that, you know, spoilers, slight spoilers, but yeah, characters are going to die. I mean, that's kind of obvious, right? I mean, ever since the first 3 deaths. That's not the end, by the way, of characters dying. That's kind of the whole point, actually. They even, like, did the tutorial. Like, they told you to, like, talk to Sayaka, right, specifically, because developers know that most players will do that, and then she dies. So, yeah. That's kind of the point, actually. It's like it's part dating sim, but like also the person you're dating also might die. Anyway, we're not really dating. I say dating. It's not really dating. You know, it's like platonic, I guess, mostly, really. Anyway, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm choosing Celeste. It's a hard choice, I guess. I mean, there's a lot of cute waifus. A lot of characters are cool. Even the guys are kind of cool. You know, when you learn the backstory and all that. But I'm gonna choose Celeste because she was my first pick the first time I played this game. So. Well, if it isn't a D rank Makoto, is something the matter? Should I hang out with Celeste? Yeah, even though she's kind of a very passive-aggressive. Let's simp for her anyway, haha. Well then, should we have a bit of a conversation? But don't misunderstand. I have no affection for you on a personal level. Okay. I spent some time with Celeste. Celeste and I grew a little closer today. Well, I should give a present? Yes. What will I give her? Well, she liked tea, right? So I have some rose hip tea. Would you like that? Herbal teas that promote beauty and wellness. Give. Interesting. The gods heard my prayer, and my wish has been granted. This is all because of my daily sympathy and compassion, is it not? Seeing Celeste so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. I donated $10 to her stream. Wow. Makoto, I would like to share something with you. What is it? My perfect gambling strategy. Is there really such a thing? Gamba? Can I get like a guaranteed SSR on the gacha game? How do you do it? Of course there is. Are you ready? Please pay attention. Whatever the game, you must have a mind for strategy. This will allow you to increase your odds of winning. However, the exciting part about gambling is that there is a power which can overwhelm any strategy. There is. That power is luck. Wow, luck. Luck. There are only 2 types of luck, good and bad. There's no in-between. And that luck is built into every human at the moment of conception, like a computer program. Some call it fate. The bottom line is luck is life. Do you see what I'm saying? You mean that's your perfect strategy? Correct. You see, I was programmed to have good luck when it comes to gambling. This is why I've never lost. So, that's all there is to it. Just be lucky for it. Just be lucky. You are the ultimate lucky student, yes. Does this perhaps exceed my own luck? One day, I hope to put that to the test. Well then, have a nice day. Without another word, Celeste quietly disappeared. I'd say my life's been more bad luck than good lately. Gambling's probably not a great idea for me. Well, there you go. Yeah, I spent some time with Celeste. she's so cool and probably kind of mean, and probably you don't want to meet her in real life because she's kind of, again, very aggressive, you know, even with like with a smile. She's like a snake that like stabs you in the back, you know, and probably like, you know, bullies a bunch of people. But yeah, don't worry about it. She's so cute though. I don't know. Anyway, it just makes it all better, right? I mean, it really is a bias. I mean, especially in anime, you just have like the worst, like, horrible human being ever, but then they're cute and they're like, damn it, you know, and they're like, and you're like, what? But they're so cute though. You know, the power of their like charisma is so strong, even if they're like a horrible person. I mean, it's kind of like trying to true in real life, you know, as well. If you're like just like, I guess, conventionally attractive, and it's hard to believe that you might be a horrible person. People just have that, you know, it's kind of like wired in our human brains, really. It's like human psychology, really. Anyway, after they parted ways with Celeste, I went back to my room. There's still plenty of time left. I can't just sit around. I should head out. All right. Well, I mean, clean up first. Let's clean our room. Oh. Okay. I mean, I don't know if there's any point to not just, you know, just romance, or say romance, not romance. I keep saying romance, but you know, I say dating sim again, or romance or whatever. It's not really that kind of game, really. There's no like romance in the actual dating sim aspects. There's definitely hints, you know, or whatever, but it's definitely meant to be very ambiguous or whatever. It's not like a full-on dating sim, you know, but very similar anyway. Well, when I think about it though, no, I say that. No, actually, again, the PC port, because I never, obviously, I only played the original version. I never played the PC port, but I guess the extra game mode that you get or whatever, there's romance actually. You know, I believe, you know, it is kind of like this alternate reality kind of thing that happens outside of the killing game, where I guess you do get to romance people, sort of, maybe. I don't know how it works exactly, but there's like a thing where you do get like full hearts with someone, you know, and then you're like best friends or like, or whatever. Anyway, where is Celeste? I mean, I guess she would be back at the kitchen again, right? I don't know if she changes places, however. Should go back. Yeah, I'm just gonna just talk to Celeste again. Celestia Ludenberg! Hello! I'd like to simp for you even more, please. No, just Sakura and Asahina. Both are cool in their own ways. I like Sakura. She's a little bulky. It's a little unrealistic, to be honest, that she's so bulky, but I mean, I guess I'm trying to think, like, you know, I mean, she's a teenager, right? You know? I can imagine, like, an adult, you know, because you look at, like, actual, like, female bodybuilders, it is, like, you can reach that kind of, like, you know, level if you have the right genetics, but, you know, I imagine you probably still have to use some kind of, like, what do you call it? Performance enhancing drugs, you know. But, you know, you can reach that kind of level as a woman, but, like, it's like hard. Like, this is just really hard. It's very niche as well, and I imagine it'd be like a full-grown adult to do it, you know, not like a teenager, because they're all teenagers really right now, I imagine. I mean, they're going to high school, I think, right? Anyway, and you know, obviously Asahina's very cute. I don't know. Like, I want to talk to Celeste though. Where's Celeste? Celeste is cuter, I can be honest. Well, I could make like a Danganronpa tier list, couldn't I? Nah, it's already been done before. Probably someone's already done like a Danganronpa like waifu husbando tier list or whatever. Where are you, Celeste? I believe in the sequel, by the way. I think there's a way to check where everybody is on the map. Not so much in this game, I think. Yeah, Chihiro's cute as well. Mondo, well, obviously I have a bias, obviously, because I prefer waifus, but Mondo is, I don't know. I mean, I kind of don't like him. Like, at first impressions, you know, he's like obviously the meathead, right? The meathead, stereotypical like jock type, and actually a criminal on top of that, really. So I kind of don't like him because of that. I like reading his lines though, you know, like he just fucking swears all the time. I don't know. I just swear right now because I was thinking of his lines, so I just swear just now. But personally, when I when I talk, when I do commentary, I guess I don't really swear that much. Sometimes I don't know. I actually prefer saying frickin'. Frickin'. That just sounds funnier to me. So sometimes I just use like lesser, serious sounding swear words, but not because I'm censoring myself necessarily. I know some people, like YouTubers especially, they like kind of like censor themselves, to like don't get demonetized or whatever. That doesn't really happen to me because I don't monetize my videos in the first place, so I don't really care. But I kind of do that because I think it's just funnier. I feel like, I don't know, unless you're Australian or something, I don't know, just swearing every 5 seconds is just not really for me. Because I don't think that's funny. It usually means if somebody's like swearing like that much, I feel like they're just angry. And I don't know. I'm just not angry, like all the time. So I don't just swear that all that much. I prefer, if I do swear, it'll be like, it's for like comedic effect more so than actually me being really angry at something. I don't know. It's also just not fun to just be angry all the time anyway, so that's why I don't really swear all the time. I mean sometimes people swear anyway just because, not necessarily because they're angry, I guess, but it just seems to come across as that way. I just associate it with anger usually. I mean, you can also like be happy, I guess. You can be like, fuck yeah, hell yeah, I did it, fuck yeah, or something. I don't know, but I guess that's not really me either. I don't know. I'm weird though. Sometimes I swear words come out of my mouth when I don't even think about it. Actually, it kind of comes out like very casually. I'm just weird, I guess. I don't know. My brain doesn't really work properly. Anyone here? No. Actually, why am I going here? Celeste wouldn't be in here. Actually, yeah, that makes no sense. I clicked the door thinking that would leave, but I forgot. I don't know, for some reason when you go in that room at that angle, you just think that that's a way to leave, but it's not. It's actually going further in. Celestia Ludenberg, where are you? Celestia Ludenberg, where are you? Hello, are you in this room? They mentioned her name was a bit weird, by the way, or at least Naegi said that, was that your real name, whatever, and she obviously gave a smile, basically, and said, yes, of course, that's my real name. Celestia Ludenberg. Which I guess, it is weird compared to, like, all the other names in Japanese, I mean, Ludenberg in particular. Leon is kind of like a American name, I guess. But his last name was Japanese, so everyone has Japanese names, I think. Oh, you can even, you want to romance Byakuya if you're into that sort of thing? You can do that too, I guess. Oh. Wow, why you? Oh. I can't constitute you here. Kindly leave. Okay. I was trying to leave in the first place. Okay, well, I already saw this. Hey, look, I never looked at, like, these books or whatever. The shelf's packed tight with books, but looking at it, the whole thing is incredibly dusty. So dusty. I never looked at all the objects in the room yet. But I guess it's not that important. Just you get some coins. That's it. 1 coin. Wow. This lamp. This desk lamp. Byakuya's getting some use of it, so that's for sure. Thick layer of dust. Neglected for a long time. Just like unplug his lamp real quick, just annoy him. He told us to leave, but now I was leaving. Now I don't want to leave, just to spite you. Extension cord. How'd you get this? Probably from the storage area, maybe. Yeah, very okay. Yeah, write my name on it. It's so dusty. I guess that's it. Oh, okay. Oh, maybe that's not a way to leave. Oh, maybe that's a further. That's a room further in. Maybe actually, I see it just the same as the pool room. I keep thinking the doors are an exit, but it's not actually. It's not an exit. It's actually a room further in. Interesting lighting, by the way. It's purple over here and it's green over here, and they have like gamer lighting, RGB. Wow. Is it like a gamer school? Is that what this is? A real gamer school. Hey, where is Celeste? Maybe maybe I should maybe she's in her room actually. You know, sometimes the characters are out and about, but actually maybe they're just in their room. I never thought about that. So also, there's another floor, by the way. Third floor. I guess we're gonna check that later, maybe. Oh, what did Naegi say? He said like, how many freaking floors are there? How many freaking floors are there? Crazy. Yeah, I should probably just go to like, just knock on her door, really, if she's in there. Hello, Sayaka. You're dead. Remember, Sayaka must be locked. Well, she's dead. Celeste, are you in there? This is Celeste's room. Aw, oh, damn it! I want to talk to her. Can I not talk to her right now? Did I already do her event? Is that how it works? I thought you could like double up, you know? I thought you could talk to her twice or something. I want to get her like social link up, you know? I want to grind up her social link. That's all I want to do. Oh, there she is. Oh, I was trying to find I was looking all around for you, Celestia. You're right here. Okay. You're like Gothic Lolita dress. And I believe the origin of, I guess, Gothic. I mean, Gothic is just a fashion thing, I guess. Because Gothic, yeah, the original definition, I guess, kind of like, I think it just means something from, well, I think it's a type of architecture, you know, but also I think it's from like, from the medieval era, you know, like a Gothic castle, whatever. I mean, especially like the Dark Ages or whatever, but I guess Gothic also just is like a type of fashion that's kind of like based on, I believe, the Victorian era, you know? And obviously Gothic Lolita, you know, means like the Lolita, well, it can mean a lot of things, but you know, Lolita specifically for fashion anyway, just means like cute, you know? It just like means like, you know, very like frilly ribbons and all that, so that's what her dress is. I assume is based on Gothic Lolita. So it's like a combination of like, you know, like dark, like Victorian kind of thing, plus like cutesy, I guess. That's why she has like twin tails, drill twin tails. Anyway. I've grown entirely accustomed to life here. With enough time, any place can eventually come to feel like home. Should I hang out? Yes. I truly frighten myself to captivate even intimate little creatures like yourself. I'm just so... We're a little closer. Would you like a present? Yes. I assume she likes the tea, so I'm gonna give her more tea. Like, give her so much tea. Yeah, I assume this line, because, you know, she always... All the characters kind of give a line, you know, that kind of shows whether or not they like a present, I guess. So, I think she likes this one. Say, Makoto, do you like Mahjong? You know, I never learned. You know me in real life? I never learned how to play Mahjong. Kind of like, I mean, it's a little like poker, right? I mean, there's even like a... I believe like a gacha game, you know, that's based on Mahjong. It's like anime Mahjong, really. Looks interesting, but, you know, again, I never really learned how to play, and like, I don't know if I would be interested. I never actually played. Is that so? A pity. I was hoping we might play together. Are you good at it? Good? No, I'm not nearly good. I once played a game of Russian roulette Mahjong and won. Russian roulette? It was a truly fierce contest, put on by a half-insane billionaire in the basement of his mansion. I feel it's a reference to something. A bipolar, a fierce old man and a silver-haired boy who was said to have the devil's own luck. We played with a modified rule set. I remember well the glass tiles we used. And you won! I defeated them both at once. I will never forget the angry, twisted looks on their faces. The crowd I'm invited to watch became positively riotous. Nobody could believe I had won. That was one of my fonder memories. I'm really glad I didn't agree to play Mahjong with her. I'm gonna like put like a revolver up to my forehead as we played. Maximum skill points has increased. Wow. Unable to comprehend Celeste's fearsome past, I went back to my room. There you go. Alright, I spent all day just looking around just to find Celeste. We finally did. No. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Another day gone. Even though today is over, this game definitely isn't. How long is this gonna keep going? I don't know, Naegi. All the stress and anxiety kept me from falling asleep until late in the night. For more theater. Whenever I spot a cute girl, I have a tendency to stare. I can't help it, I just gaze with intensity. The other day, I rode my bike to the train station. Okay, weird. Omaira! Well, I guess I better head to the dining hall before anything else. And then, you know, Byakuya is probably still in the library reading his books once again. Oh, he's reading his little books. So selfish, that guy. As that happens when, you know, you're born into like a rich family. You know, you see the world a certain way. And everything. I went to the breakfast meeting same as always. But... is this everyone? It feels a little small. Byakuya and Toko has thrown off yesterday, and it wasn't too surprising they hadn't come today. Even the table looks bigger somehow. I assume that is because 3 people are dead, and 2 are abstaining. Yeah, with 5 people missing, I guess it would feel kinda empty. Still, I know Byakuya's whatever, but shouldn't we go check on Toko? I vote no. She's super annoying. You're kind of annoying. Get out of here. You get out of here. Yasuhiro Hakagure. How can you be so cold? You're like a piece of rock candy. What? No, rock candy isn't cold. It's sweet. Anyway, Byakuya's the real problem. If we don't keep an eye on him, he might really kill someone. You can see it in his eyes. We got no choice. Get some rope. We're gonna have to keep him bound and gagged. I think that's going a little overboard. I don't think so, Naegi. You probably should do that. That's probably a good idea, actually. Probably just keep everyone who wants to kill in the rooms forever. Just keep them imprisoned. And then again, you know, they might be smart, you know. Usually the ones who want to do the whole killing thing are actually pretty clever. And so they might get out of their binding and actually murder someone as revenge. I don't know. Anyway. And they're gonna kill someone anyway, though. He's right. In this situation, there's nothing scarier than when an ally turns loose cannon. It's just like when we were kids, and someone would go crazy at sports day or whatever. What the fuck are you talking about? You gonna use the rope to do tug of war or something, idiot? I'm not an idiot. You're an idiot. You. Who are you calling stupid? Huh? What's wrong, Chihiro? You don't look so great. I'm just going through a little self-loathing. Self-loathing, ah yes. Relatable. Huh? Self-loathing? Well, after what Byakuya said to me yesterday, I just got so nervous I locked up. I couldn't say anything. Mondo ended up having to help me out, and even he said I was someone who can't fight back. I hate how weak I am. I see. So Mondo made you depressed. What? That wasn't my fault. I wasn't trying to be mean. Besides, girls are just naturally weak anyway, right? Right, guys? We're old-fashioned. I mean, it makes sense in Japanese cultures. You know, that kind of thing is actually, very, what do you call it? Like, very... I don't know what the word is. Very... strong? That's not the right word. But prevalent? Maybe? I don't know, but, you know, traditional gender roles and everything. Definitely a very Japanese thing. Not always true, obviously, but definitely Japanese culture in general is very, like, it's very strict, right? So obviously, girls are being weak or whatever, that's kind of like, that is a thing like a Japanese man would say, actually. Or whatever. It's ironic, you know, because you look at Sakura, that's kind of the point, you know, it's supposed to be an ironic comic. Look at Sakura, he doesn't look weak to me. Anyway, are you crying? It's because you were screaming like a lunatic. Wait. Come on, don't cry. It's my fault, okay? I won't yell at you anymore. Really? I'm not sure I can believe that. Shut up. I got it. I'll make you a promise as a man. Promise as a man? Maybe I mentioned this before, but ever since I was a kid, there's one thing my brother told me over and over again. He said no matter what, a real man always keeps his promises. That's what he left me. Left you? Oh, yeah. My brother's dead. Oh, I see. Now, is it like brother or is it like anarchy, you know? Like Yakuza, you know, brothers? Not like real blood brother, but like, you know, crime brother or something. Which is a real thing, actually, you know? A lot of like organized crime or organized criminal groups, I guess. That's kind of the point. To like build like a family, but like, you know, not based on blood, but based on relation instead. That kind of like overwrites your real family in a way. It can be very manipulative. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it. Don't want to make all you guys cry. Anyway, so you can trust me when I make that promise, so you don't gotta cry anymore. Okay. Thank you, Mondo. Sure. Uh-oh. But I still don't like how I am right now. I have to get stronger. If I'm so weak, anything can make me cry. That's not good. Still, don't try to stress out too much about having to get stronger. No, I want to get stronger. Maybe I should start working out. In that case, I will be happy to help you out anytime. But then Miss Fujisaki will get smashed to a billion pieces! Shut up, you. Oh, finally cracked a smile, huh? Yeah. Everyone, thank you. Looks like Chihiro's gotten some life back. Yeah, man, if we keep helping each other out like this, we're bound to get out of this crappy place sooner or later. Surely the power of friendship will keep us safe. I mean, someday, I'm sure. We're all just need to work together and everything will be fine. Still, our biggest concern right now is the other two who never showed up to breakfast. What can I do to try and understand those two better? Alright, more free time already! Wow. Save the game again. Save the game. Okay, I mean, I'm just gonna do Celeste again, probably. Celeste, where are you? Celeste, over here? No. I wonder if she's a bit over here again. Is it like a thing where it's like programmed for the characters to be a certain place at each phase of the free day? You know? Yeah, she would be always here and then probably near the storage area next time I meet her. Ah, Makoto, I should tell you, I've recently seen a shadow of death upon you. Just a little joke. Okay. You're such a prankster, Celeste. It would seem I'm growing used to your deplorable face. This is another aspect of adaptation, I suppose. Despite her thinly veiled insults, I spent some time with Celeste. She's just tsundere, don't worry about it. Well, a specific... I don't know, it's like literally tsundere though, but... Alright, give you another present. I mean, here's some tea again. Woo! Tea! Yeah. Daily sympathy and compassion. Wow. Celestia Ludenberg. Celestia Ludenberg. What are you doing? No matter how many times I hear it, I never tire of hearing my own name. It is so splendidly charming. Oh yeah, I've been wondering about that. Why that name? Why? I mean, is it from something? Why'd you pick it? I did not pick it. My name was given to me by my mother and father. Come on, that can't be your real name, can it? It is indeed my real name. Make no mistake about that. Okay, so your parents gave you that name? That's right. My father is French nobility and my mother is part of a German family of musicians. There's no way that's true. I mean, you know, it's kind of hard to believe. At the same time, there's a bunch of like crazy characters in this game already, so it's not that hard to believe in the Danganronpa universe, you know? Anyway. But okay, so were you born in France or Germany? Tochigi. Now we're getting somewhere. I was born in the capital of Tochigi, which is known for its delicious gyoza. Okay, so I think, I'm actually not familiar, but I believe that's just a place in Japan. Do you know which city I speak? So it's the capital of Tochigi, and it's famous for its gyoza. I don't want to get this wrong, so like, can I like, hold on. Can I use the power of Google real quick? Google! Capital, because I don't live in, I mean, this would be obvious if you know, for a Japanese person. This is a Japanese game, but like, I don't know. Okay, yeah, okay, I think it's this one. I believe it's Utsunomiya. I just, you know, don't worry about it. I just kind of looked at my cell phone real quick. It was like, whoop, okay, I think it's this one. It's Utsunomiya, right? That is correct. You have proven you're roughly as intelligent as an elementary school student. Or at least someone who lives in Japan, okay? I don't live in Japan, so I don't know all the prefectures, okay? So... or a high schooler, maybe. You may be surprised to learn that I absolutely adore gyoza. I love its stench, its base vulgarity. So as you can imagine, I'm quite disappointed that I will never taste my hometown's gyoza again. Never say never, you know. Who wants to get out of here? You will never get out of here. How long will you continue with this ridiculousness? You should give up. If you don't, it can only lead to murder. Celeste's eerie words stuck with me long after she left. The more I talk to her, the more I just don't understand her. Well, there you go. What a complicated person. That's kind of like I mean, all the characters are quite complicated, actually. Again, if you do all their like little, you know, scenes, they are quite interesting, actually. When you find emoticons, you find even more than before. Wow, amazing. Get back to my room. And by the way, that kind of indicates, by the way, that she's you know, I don't think it's too much spoilery to say, really, but I mean, she did say she was born in Japan and everything, so it's obvious that her parents, she might have been, you know, exaggerating a little when she said her parents like came from like different places and everything, and the fact that she likes gyoza or whatever. So like, I think that's a big hint that she's not who you think she is. Basically, is what I'll say. Anyway, I guess that's it. Let's see. Did I like? Because I know what for Sayaka. For Sayaka, you get a star, I guess, to show that... yeah, she's dead, look at that. To show that you did her thing, you know? To the max, so you can't get any more, I believe. So that's it for hers. And you get like a skill or whatever. For, let's see, Celeste? No, Celeste doesn't have a star yet, so there's still more to do with her, actually. That was in the last scene. Get some skills, get skills raise. Gyoza. By the way, gyoza, I believe gyoza is just a type of dumpling. You know? It's like a savory dumpling, you know? Some... usually like meat inside or whatever. I don't know if I ate gyoza in particular, but I've eaten things similar. Anyway, Celeste, look at your little cute little stockings. Anyway, Makoto, how are you? Well, I feel pretty bad actually. The last time we met, you're like, "Oh, we're gonna die or something." All right, I don't know if I'll get the last C. Let's see, because you know, I'm beginning with like T, but I don't have a T and thing. Oh, and she said like, "Oh, you want to play a game of chance with me? I'll be happy to empty your wallet and show it to you." She gave me the business. Oh, what does that mean? A little closer. Present. I believe the way it works, by the way. No, I don't have any more T. It says, yeah, 0. I was gonna say, you know, the way these mechanics work, you know, I guess you get meta, is the fact that, you know, when you interact with a character, it does, like, you know, increase the invisible, you know, dating sim romance meter or whatever. But to get the most out of it, you give her, you know, her favorite items and everything. I mean, just like a lot of, like, video games that have this kind of system. You know, it reminds me of Harvest Moon, actually, whatever. You know, Harvest Moon, Stardew Valley, you know, you can meet like a random NPC and just give him their favorite stuff. Hand bra. Would she like that? I don't know if I should like that. But yeah, you give them their favorite things, you know, and that will increase their stuff. Tumbleweed, that's what it's called. I was gonna say tumbleweed, that's what it was. Zentetsukan. Muromasa, give her like katanas. Ray gun. Self-destructing destructing cassette. A hungry caterpillar. Old-time radio. No. Prize problems. Would she like that? It's more like a nerd kind of thing. Let me see. 7 important mathematical problems. Like I want to go back to the list, but I can't. I don't know how to do that. Hey, what's this? A mature game designed for fun playing. Which allows you to become a master at handing out divine punishment to puny mortals. Okay, I don't know. Was you like that? Didn't that vice grip, big thing, rock thing, flute. Originally belonged to a detective as the body of a child, but the mind of a genius. The multi lets the user speak in a variety of voices. Detective Conan, is that what it is? 2 tickets for a whirlwind tour. A fashion accessory. Okay, spiral energy. Okay, that's just quest items, or not really quest main game items. Okay, I don't know what she would like. To be honest. A baked good. Dungbio. Scarf. One of the most popular items from the Gothic Lolita designer Inabu. You know, maybe she would like this actually. It says right there, Gothic Lolita. Here you go. You're wearing like a Gothic Lolita, costume right now, so here you go. Again, okay, I got same dialogue where she says like, I really like it. Oh, well, she didn't say she super liked it, but she kind of liked it. Hello, Makoto. I must say I'm quite troubled. Huh? How come? I'd like you to teach me something. What? I want you to teach me how to play shogi. Oh, sorry, I don't know how to play either. I see. You really are useless, aren't you? Okay, but I'm surprised you don't know how to play. Is it because there's no like shogi gambling circuit? Oh, there most certainly is. What, really? But it is all underground. It is rather shady, all things considered. I have tried my own hand at it naturally. Wait, even though you don't know how to play? That is why I wish to learn now. I placed my pieces without even thinking, what on earth was I doing? And you still try to win an underground shogi tournament? Tried? Oh no, I did win. You won? I didn't really understand, but apparently my final opponent was infamously powerful. She was rather odd. She was a voluptuous woman who dressed as an exotic French maid. Kinda similar to you, but maybe you're not as voluptuous, I guess. Anyway. I feel I think that's another reference by her. She mentioned like the silver-haired boy or whatever, in the previous dialogue. And this also is like, I think a reference to probably some kind of gambling anime. I don't know. Anyway, gambling manga or something. Well, how'd you win? Beginner's luck, perhaps. I don't think beginner's luck works in shogi. Is that so? Yeah, the more I learn about Celeste, the less I understand her. There you go. More skill points. Wow. Reeling from Celeste's fearsome past, I went back to my room. What a interesting girl. And there you go. I guess that's all the free time we'll have for now, and they're going to move on. What's going to happen now? Byakuya seems to be kind of like uncooperative, in general, and that's kind of caused a rift in the entire group here, especially after 3 people have died. When's the next thing gonna happen? We don't know. I guess we'll see.